Hello friends, this is Scott back at my backyard garden, and today is pear picking day. And right now we're looking at my Asian pear tree, and it is loaded with fruit. Unfortunately, it is loaded with small and a few medium-sized fruit. Usually the fruit on this tree are about the size of an apple, and this year they are not anywhere near that. I pruned this tree radically a couple years ago, really topped it off and pruned it down, and was able to get a lot of fruit clusters. But what I didn't do is thin the fruit this year, and I should have done that. So that's about as big as they got this year. But as you see, there's plenty of them. My plan is I'm going to dehydrate them, some of them, and then I'm going to feed the rest of them to the chickens as a feed over the next week and a half, give them some every day. Now here's it's supposed to be an espalier pear tree with different types of pears on it. I've lost a couple branches. I don't remember the names of the pears, but there again, the pears are also small on this tree, and they're usually bigger. So it was kind of a weird year for pears in my yard. They're still tasty. There's still quite a few on here, but they're not of any size, and the quality is just not quite as good. But they'll all eat. So I'll eat these fresh, and I'll dehydrate the Asian pears. Here I'm back at the Asian pear tree, and I'm starting to prune, and I'm just whacking them off here. There are just so many. I'm going to keep the biggest of the crop, but the rest of them are going to go to the chickens. So I'm just going to cut through here and get as many as I can, and then I'm going to leave a lot on the tree because they'll take about a week and a half to feed the chickens with all what's left of these. They should be perfect size for slicing and just putting in a food dehydrator and then just freezing them after, so I have a little bit of dried pears. But I'm not sure if I'm going to take the skins off or not, because I think the skins will make them a little bit sour. So I'm not sure how. Oh, yeah, you never knew that gardening could be dangerous. It puts your eye out. Here I'm just picking some more. Another action shot just to make sure that you guys understand how fast I work and how productive I am when I'm out in my garden. I can't say what time I got up this morning. It would be a little embarrassing, but semi-retired life is all right. I'm going to start picking some of these clusters and then just leave them whole rather than separate them out, because I'm just going to throw the whole clusters to the chickens. But it all turns around. Nothing goes to waste. Turn it into eggs, which we'll enjoy also. But here I'm going to clip off some of the clusters, and you can see how many are on each little branch. I pruned my fruit trees 4 inches on every side branch, 4 inches, and then 2 inches off that side branch, and I got a lot of fruiting clusters from my major pruning of this tree, and again, it's way too many. But here's a look at, they remind me of grapes. There's so many on here. It's just way too many, and there's some rotten ones on here too. So I know I'm a little late getting them picked. But like I say, that nothing goes to waste. It all gets recycled in the yard, in the compost, or through the chickens. I highly recommend Asian pears for your yard if you want a quicker fruiting variety. Apples take years, and Asian pears give you fruit pretty quickly. And they're tasty. Same texture as an apple, just a mild pear flavor. So here I am at my mostly Bartlett pear tree. Again, there's several varieties on here, and the labels have fallen off the different branches that were grafted, and I don't remember what they are. But just like the Asian pears, the crop this year of regular pears is very small fruit. Tasty fruit. I've been eating some along the way, but I've been a little late harvesting these also, as some of them have fallen off the tree and already rotted. And I'm just going to get them picked before the rest of these fall off the tree. I wasn't real excited about them because they are small, but they're still a snack. They're still tasty, and they're all good for you. Give some to the chickens. The coop is just out of camera range here, got the other direction, so I can always throw things into the coop as I'm picking and finding things that aren't going to be edible for us in the home. And I like to keep my fruit trees topped off so they're small, so that the tops are easy to reach to pick the fruit. What good are fruit if they're up in the tree way too high? And again, I make it the easiest I can be in the city. I try to make the fruit as manageable as possible so I don't create a lot of shade, and the fruit is close enough to the ground to pick it without usually needing a ladder. I will go through and prune all these in the future, but Now, things happen in the garden as you're picking, this is my blooper reel today. I almost put my eye out a minute ago, but so I'm looking. I go, oh crap! Look what happened to me. It's reminded me of a seagull incident I had at a baseball game one time, and I guess that's supposed to be good luck. We'll see. But this gives me an opportunity because that rotten fruit fell right into the other fruit in my harvest basket. So it gives me an opportunity to show you how great these harvest baskets are. I used to make these and sell them at the farmer's market, but you can rinse off your produce and dry it all off before you take it in the house. And it'll also just sit on the counter, so it's a good little display basket. So I'll wash myself off too while I'm at it. Wasn't too bad, but it's kind of disgusting. So here is my Bountiful Harvest. Not a lot, very small fruit, but yeah, all in all, it's nice to have a little variety of fruit from your own backyard. And again, nothing goes to waste, as everything goes to the chickens first, and then I will clean all this matter up along with their chicken poop, and we'll mix it all in our compost along with all this bedding material, and we'll make great compost for future gardens. But the chickens love a little variety in their diet also. It makes great eggs. Well, I hope you liked this video today on the great 2021 pear harvest. It wasn't the greatest, but it'll do for this year. We'll try to do better next year. If you like this kind of content and would like to follow me on my journey in living my best rural life in the city, please subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment, as I'd love to hear your thoughts of how I can improve. Thank you.